All right, folks, don't tell anyone. Shh. But you're looking at 20 jump shots in a row, one after another. John Myers just standing here going, "Poof,
The
poof,
form
poof."
is so perfect. I hit the backboard the exact same spot every time.
So you were playing a little basketball.
Actually, this is my daughter Olivia shooting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, and that
I
was
was rebounding.
So she did make one.
And I saw it and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a video of this because it's 5:30. We're outside enjoying the evening.
I love it.
Yeah.
And just think about this, 5:30. If this were Christmas time, it would have been dark for an hour.
An hour.
So you get so much more life now. She's pretty good.
Yeah, she is.
Chip off the old block is what she is, right? All right, so here's the deal. See, Sean working the camera, he gets surprised by he won't admit it, but he's wondering how the dirty snow pile is doing. That's it Monday, right?
That was Monday.
All right, so we did a new picture yesterday. We got Nikki. Look at the force of energy going out. Look at John. He's got his foot on the dirty snow pile.
We're trying so hard.
Yeah, let's see how much we lost.
It just won't go
Minnie's
away.
embracing this. She's going to bring her skis next week and go down that thing. But let's do a comparison. So there it is now, and there it was. Monday.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if I can do this again. I think this is a little sticky today. Well, maybe I don't have it, but for whatever reason, it didn't shrink much.
I think there's like a little
recession.
That's
yeah,
it.
You could see the salt line, but it
not
doesn't
much.
visibly look any different, which is weird. It's been above freezing most of the week. So drip, 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 drip. Mid-30s. You see what happened this morning? We had some snow showers. You go up just a few thousand feet, it's well below freezing. So these flakes are coming down, and then they turn into little balls because it's still warm at the surface. And I'll show you what they look like. But highs today will be in the low 40s. John, this is the 30-year average.
So just a normal
late February day. Pottsville getting some breaks of sun, northwest winds, stratocumulus clouds. And look at Penn State. Oh, I'm just going to leave. He's going to do Penn State talk now. Here we go.
So see how over here, this is where they tore down the press box, and they're about to put temporary bleachers here for this season before adding the whole new section over here.
I didn't know you had all this.
I can keep going. You want
so
me to?
Really, where is the new section?
So now that you can see into the stadium, they tore down the whole upper part of this side.
Look just like that?
It looks
and
similar.
This is going here now?
And so now another whole side is going to go up.
But why did they do that? How is this side going to be different than the existing previous side?
This side closest to us was older.
Oh, it was.
Didn't have all those fancy boxes.
Oh, so this is a newer?
That's newer, yeah.
How old? Let's see. Let's test him now. How old is Beaver Stadium?
I think early 60s.
Really? But they've been doing
late
updates?
50s, but they've been doing, when I first went to Beaver Stadium, it didn't have these upper decks at all.
Wow. See, this guy. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, who needs weather? It's Beaver Stadium talk on this Friday.
And a good chunk of our audience would be just fine with that.
Right. All right. So this is what I'm talking about. X on the upper right is leaving. This is the one that's coming in tomorrow on the upper left. Everything's still coming out of the northwest, John, so we can't get a warm-up. But these are those little pebbles of snow I mentioned this morning. There they are. Still
we had one of them pass over us.
We had a few grains in the backyard, so that's just it. They look like little grapple grains because they're melting on the way down. There's Godzilla, that X. We showed him multiple times. So for today, partly sunny. Big Daddy here. Are you ready for this? This afternoon, maybe 2, 3 o'clock, partly sunny skies.
Right there on top of Montage Mountain, Cardboard Classic, M80. 80s band rocking out.
He brought in a change of clothes. He's not even going home. He's going to party all afternoon. So it should be good for you guys there. Some breaks of sun. Now tonight by 10 o'clock, maybe the first sprinkle with the next system. We'll talk more about that in a second. But John, Mindy, myself, we're in the Friday Night Losers Club. Here's what we do.
Yeah, so I'll be at Montage during the day today. This will be this evening.
Yeah. Now, do you even, the pizza's delivered to your chest?
Yes.
And you don't even get up or anything?
No.
You just lie there
and then you just tilt the box a little bit and it comes into your mouth.
Oh.
And then you got the remote. It's too much work.
Remote control in the hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has such a nice wife. She'll let him just lay there and she puts the pizza right on his chest.
Yep, that's how it works at our house.
And the weirdest part is he wears a diaper too. So he doesn't even have to go do anything with that either. All right, so for today, early clouds, flurry, partly sunny this afternoon. Got a great pointing picture here for you. Silver is the theme. You got to get your pictures in. And this guy, did you ever hear of Halliburra Farms?
I haven't, no.
I've heard of it. I don't know much about it, but look at him. He's enthusiastic because that's a big silver tower.
That is.
And some grain silos going on here. Is this our tallest silver picture?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think these icicles are gone now?
Oh, yeah. Whew, I hope so. Yeah. So we're going to use that tower. Forget about all this action going. Whoosh, whoosh. This is what I got my eyes focused on. A big ridge out west. I have that represented by the big tower. So we need that tower to come to the east. John, whenever the jet stream has a little wiggle like this, it creates uplift and shower. So there's that wiggle coming through tomorrow, passing shower. Look at that deep plunge of the jet stream. Hey, I remember last week I was saying now it's going to plunge again this week, but it's not as deep.
Not as deep, yep.
So it's not going to be frigid this weekend, but a lot of 30s and 40s. And then finally the tower arrives next week. So everything reverses. This means by Wednesday, we could be in the 50s. I think we're going to hit 60 in the state.
60.
The only problem with this, there's going to be a corridor of rain here.
Oh, okay.
I know what you want, sun and 60s. And
we have to be a little patient for that. A little patient.
It's coming. So let's time out what happens tomorrow. Remember, that one is leaving. There it is diving on us tomorrow. Passing shower. Much of the day will be dry. And then Sunday on the backside, a little windy, colder, partly sunny. There's the tower of power. It's not here yet.
On.
Not here yet. That's moving in late by Monday and Tuesday. So let's talk about tonight. Nothing happens tomorrow. John, what am I going to be doing at 5 a.m. tomorrow? What do you think? Tomorrow, 5 a.m.
Do you get up that early on a Saturday?
I really do.
You do?
Yeah.
I'll still be sleeping.
You still be asleep?
Usually around 6.
5, 6.
So do you start the vacuuming at 5 and toilet cleaning? Or would that drive Dawn crazy?
Everyone in my family sleeps late. I'm the only fool that's up that early, and they all hate me. My wife says, why do you have to walk so loud? I'm like, I just walk.
I hear that all the time.
I'm not a loud walker.
Rennie says I stomp. I'm not stomping. I'm just walking down the hall.
My wife doesn't say walk. She says stomp.
Yeah. She says, why do you stomp around in the morning?
This is me.
I'm just walking.
You get stomped? Sean, do you get stomped?
I float around the house.
So anyway, tomorrow there could be a rain shower. That should be about it. I'll be cleaning the toilets, vacuuming, stomping around the house. I can't believe you said stomp.
Why do you always stomp?
Much of the day tomorrow, it's going to be dry. So have fun tomorrow. This is 2, 3 o'clock, clouds and sun.
And tomorrow
I hope to be at Better Than Ezra concert tomorrow and Tonic and having a good time. That'll be happening in the afternoon. They have the stage right there at the bottom of the ski slope, right? The skiers are coming down. The music's playing. Oh, it's good times. Good times.
Nice.
So Sunday, now they get more of a northwest flow, clouds and sun, only near freezing, maybe a flurry in the morning. But that's not a bad weekend. Much of the weekend is going to be dry. Partly sunny today, passing shower on Saturday, colder and windier on Sunday. But now, are you ready for goodbye winter?
We're saying goodbye.
We're saying goodbye. And we're
With
going to...
Mindy.
Mindy, buckle up, girl. Something amazing is about to happen. Are you ready? Everyone buckle up. I'm talking really buckle up there. I got to get a new graphic for that. It's so bad, it's good. March begins tomorrow.
Love it.
For those who say March is still winter, I'm not saying once it's spring, everything's great. I'm saying it's a transition, more light. You get a few days in the 50s and 60s. It's bright out till 7 o'clock. The clocks go forward. To me, that's what spring is.
That's the way to look at it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be nice all
We're
of a
not
sudden.
going to have flowers.
No, I'm not saying that. It's a transition month. It's going to snow again. I know that. There's going to be flurries. But look at all these good things that happen starting tomorrow. Average high goes from 44 to 55.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, by the end of the month, that's our average high. So look forward to the clocks going next weekend forward. So darker in the morning, 7:23. We hate that.
We don't like that.
But bright out at 7:04. If you add up the amount of daylight from the 1st of March till the end of March, an hour and 20.
That's huge.
It's a big deal. An hour and a half almost more daylight. Will we see the first dandelion?
I bet you by the end of March. I think we usually do, don't we?
I hope so.
At least one.
And now for the disturbing stat. Hide it. How much snow do we get on average in March? Would you believe 9 inches is the average snow? It's one of the snowiest months if you look at the averages.
But if you look at that, we've had some really big snowstorms in March.
That's the problem.
Because you can have a really big snowstorm.
Yeah, it's almost like, the average grade in a high school exam. When you take the teacher say, hey, the average was 80. Well, you got a 100. Some kid in the back, he got a 23. It brings down the...
Because you point out the past few years.
Yeah, look at last year, we only had an inch. Year before that, 6. Year before that, 9. So a couple big ones, and then back to nothing, TT. You never know what you're going to get in March. And most of the snow that we do get in March is the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
And next week, no snow hardly. And the week after...
And the other thing about March snow is the next day the sun comes out.
Perfect.
And
it
it's
goes
gone.
quick too. So
Think
don't
of the
worry
stuff
about
we
it.
got with those cold days in January and February. It just stayed forever.
And you don't want to be the person when someone says, "Hey, spring, March," who yells out, "Oh yeah, we still get big storms in March." Mindy did that this morning, and I said, "That's like going to someone's wedding, and on their wedding day, you going, 'Hey, 50% of marriages end in divorce. Happy marriage.'"
I said to her, Mindy, is that what you write in the card the wedding day?
Keep it positive, right? Come on. So the tower's going to build in. There it is Monday, nice and sunny, right?
Yep.
And then the tower is over us. So Tuesday, warmer air comes on in. And then look what happens on Wednesday. Oh, baby. John, even for Mindy's daughter up in Burlington, there's rain.
Wow.
So there's going to be a corridor of south wind and rain. I'm thinking we're going to hit 55, 60 by Wednesday with that rain. So partly sunny today, not a bad weekend, turning a little colder on Sunday. Monday looks sunny. 38 is going to feel like 50. I'm telling you, it's going to be a sunny, light wind day. Tuesday, it clouds up, and there's that rain on Wednesday. I wish you brought the clothes that you're going to wear this afternoon. Here's the secret forecast. What does Mr. Suit and Tie, you're like the high school principal. When you see them out in the public, it's like, what?
If I'm not wearing a tie.
Yeah. So what's it going to be here today? Jeans?
Jeans.
Like what, Big Yanks from Sears? What kind of jeans?
Boss Cobb.
Okay.
But I'm going to be outside at the mountain.
Baseball hat?
I got a winter hat like yours.
T-shirt?
Sweater.
A
vest.
Tart? Old Navy sweater?
Ski jacket. Gloves.
I'll tell you one thing he's going to
Boots.
have, and you only get this in the sacred forecast. I've seen this. He wears Bruno Magli shoes.
I don't even know what those are.
Very
on boots.
Very expensive. So if you see them, step on them. Shh. Bruno Magli's.
Not quite.